Hello again and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by W Energy Drinks, Drinks for Gamers and Eldridge Air Conditioning. So we're Italy bound for this round 6 of our GR Supra Sunday Championship. And we're just over halfway through this 10-round championship now, aren't we? Round 6. We've got the two races here, a 13 lapper and a 12 lapper. Race 1 coming up, 13 laps. We'll be starting shortly. You can just see the guys there coming out of the final turn here on this 3.6 mile clockwise circuit. Autodromo Lago Maggiore. This is on the GP4 course, so the longest of all these layouts here. The circuit itself, it's right next to Lake Maggiore, hence the name. It's just north of Italy, almost on the border of Switzerland. So right up there in the north of the country. So we're going to get on with this first race now. I was hoping to do the points going into this one, but unfortunately at the moment we're having a few issues with getting those to us. And so by the time I finish this race, they might be ready for before race 2, in which case I'll go through them. Then failing that, well, unfortunately we're going to have to wait again until next time out. We haven't done them for a few weeks now, have we? So anyway, let's get on with this grid and let's take you through the drivers here. So pole position then is Motorstorm Hero, Brisbane in second, Bailey in third. We got Fitzy in fourth, Osmond fifth, Nick Farmack in sixth, Grasshopper seventh, myself in eighth, Victor in ninth, Smith in 10th, Unforgiven in 11th, Dyson in 12th, Rocket Rods in 13th, and James Stephen, who comes back again here for this round, in 14th. So still a couple of drivers light, but 14 is a good turnout. And, well, let's get this first race underway. Here we go. Lights go out and full speed ahead up to this tight turn 1 left-hander, goes immediately into another hairpin right-hander as they come round. I think everyone gets through okay without any dramas. Yeah, looks like it. They're all behaving themselves. It's James Stephen already attacking Love Rocket at the back there. Love Rocket Rods actually has been with us all this time, but has only just literally before this race changed his driving style to a manual gearbox. He normally drives an automatic, has done for all of his time on this game. Decides to go over to the manual. So yeah, he's still learning in that respect, but these two out front already pulling away from Bailey in third. Remember, all the way through here, no stops, soft tyres for all the drivers. Well, shouldn't be any stops, but soft drivers all the way. Should be okay for the 13 laps as they come up over the top along the back straight, right up onto the highest point of the circuit now and back down the other side. Hard on the brakes at about the 50-metre board. Fitzy there with fourth. So now little gap just forming these top 4. And Osman there with Neil right behind him, Grasshopper behind him in 7th. So Neil now a little sniff around behind Osman, piling on the pressure. Kind of a mid-speed circuit this. I guess you'd call it. Most corners are mid-speed. Grasshopper, lovely little cutback there. Good move. He's on the outside now, so didn't quite get that. Did get it done initially. Neil fought back and got that 6th place back again. Myself still there in 8th, just hanging off onto the back of these two. Now getting to the last little bit of slipstream here off of Neil. Now what can be done? Problem is, Grasshopper's blocking the way. He's got every right to be on the inside there because he's going for a move at turn 1, and there it is. I just couldn't get that done. Kind of blocking me a little bit there, not intentionally. It was all part of the racing. So I stay in 8th. Victor now, it's all closing up all tight here, isn't it? In the midfield. Smith there as well. Nubbing his teammate up there. And Unforgiven behind him in 11th. So all this lot streaming through. Now James Stephen up to 12th. So he made up a couple of places from the back. Dyson falling back into 13th. Love Rocket going to call him. Oh, and I was having to Unforgiven. Oh, and well, he's had a moment down there, isn't he, at the bottom of the hill. Let's have a quick look. What's it on the brakes? He had him trying to move on Smith, and I don't know. Yeah, I think it just kind of came round on me in the front of the car. I don't think there was any touch with Smith for there. And, falls back to 14th place then. So a little issue there for the Unforgiven. Drops him back there. So Storm and Brisbane. These are the two I think you're going to have to keep an eye on here in this first race. They're not going flat out, aren't they, like everybody else, but these two are just pulling a small gap from Bailey and Fitzy. Hanging on to the back of them in 5th place. So this fast kind of S section. I don't think there's any actual corner names here at Maggiore. So we see Neil, Grasshopper, Paul, Victor, Smith, all still close. Fast, this sort of, well, say mid-speed corner here, or the final corner as well. Just got to try and clip that inside curb to get you a little bit of a better exit out coming along the start and finish straight into turn 1. Hard on the brakes for Dyson behind James. Love Rocket Rods, 13th, Unforgiven 14th, but this is midfield battle we still need to kind of look at. It all still okay up front, but Neil leading this next group. Grasshopper there in 7th. Victor still trying to get past himself down here on the brakes, maybe in the dip. No. Smith was now to the back of both myself and Victor. For the two teammates. Trying to put a rocket up Paul's behind. See what I've done there. Oh, Smith. That's easily done there. If you can go out through, flat through there, and you can sometimes just grab a little bit too much of that dirt and grass there on the right hand side. Victor's now going to have another go. Is he down here? No, he isn't. Now, doesn't actually show it on here, but was chatter throughout the night that I had quite a bit of lag going on, which may be affecting some of the drivers in terms of when they're around near me. I mean, there isn't any, I didn't have anything, I couldn't see anything on the night. There isn't anything visible there either. If anything, Victor's probably got a little bit of glitching going on more than what I have, as he picks up half a second, but the fact of the matter is I must have had something there for them to have mentioned it, so I'm going to see. I was going to run it to the end and then see how things panned out going into race 2, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But Victor has picked up a half a second on that final corner. You can do that if you use too much of the curb and take liberties. Smith in 10th, Dyson in 11th, James in 12th, Unforgiven 13th, made up a spot again on Love Rocket, but remember, he's still kind of getting used to those manual gears. Storm Hero has actually finally just pulled away now from Brisbane, who was all over the back of him for the first few laps, wasn't he? But now beginning to pull away. That fastest lap as well, 1:55.6, and still looking out fastest sectors as well. So that's why he's just pulled that small gap on Brisbane, isn't it? That 1:55.6 Brisbane. See a 1:55.7, so he's only a 10th. Oh, he's made a mistake, Motorstorm, and that's going to bring Brisbane right back into play. Let's have a quick look. He just took us, again, very easy thing to do. Let's just stick with Motorstorm here, who's come down on the brakes. And you can take a lot of that inside curb there, but on the exit, just got to be careful. You can run it right out into the sandpit, which is what he did. It's obviously slowed him right up, and he's now under all sorts of pressure from Brisbane, who's going to go around the outside, going to grab the inside, and up there he goes, and now he's going to hit the wall. Oh, and Brisbane's had a moment, and look at that, that's a big moment. Oh, and he's going to be, well, be dizzy in that helmet, isn't he? And, well, we're trying to find him, but the camera hasn't managed to pan out. Oh, he's got it going again. So let's just have a quick look. I mean, we see for ourselves what kind of happened, didn't we? Let's just go back a moment. So he got the run, obviously, on Motorstorm at this point, because of Motorstorm's little off. Goes around the outside, trying to set him up for the inside, but then the angle's a little bit too tight, and he's trying to get it turned. Hits the outside wall, that spins him, and then he does about a 3 or 4 180-degree spins there. He manages to get it going, but obviously some damage. Front of that car slots in behind Neil Farmack into 6th place, so lost quite a few spots there from 2nd to 6th. Could be a whole lot worse, of course. So good work to actually get it going back in the right direction. Grasshopper then, obviously, been buoyed by that, wouldn't he? He would have enjoyed seeing that. Brisbane wouldn't have. His head's probably still spinning, but Grasshopper now thinks to himself, yeah, we'll have a bit of this. Still in 8th, haven't we? I've stayed in 8th all the race so far overnight. Started in 8th and still in 8th. Picked up 9th, Smith as well. Unusual to see Smith down there in 10th, isn't it? Be up there in the sharp end of this field, but obviously didn't have best quali lap, and unfortunately just hasn't really managed to gain anything, has he, so far? 5 laps into this 13 lapper. Then Dyson, Unforgiven, and James Stephen and Love Rocket rounds it all off, but how are we doing up front? Motorstorm obviously still there, and now, but of course Bailey now is the one now who's got to challenge Motorstorm Hero. Now the Brisbane's fell back. Motorstorm didn't make the same mistake that time. So Bailey trying to stick. Oh, he's going to have a go, Bailey. Took a lot of that inside line, which you can, inside curb, which you can. Trying to get up the inside there of Motorstorm, but he's going to try and line himself up along this start-finish straight. In fact, let's go on board with Bailey and see what happens. We'll take you for a lap around this Maggiore circuit. Storm Hero trying to defend over there on the left-hand side for this left-hander. Turn 1. Really tight down to about 2nd or 1st gear at this point. Spurt of power between both corners. Down the other side, taking all this on the right-hand side over that white line, all of the curb. Now, is he going to have a move up here? No, he's going to sit behind Motorstorm. Taking all of the curb and a little bit more over there on the left-hand side. Quite forgiving around here. You can get away with quite a lot without picking up too many penalties, but Motorstorm then still there. Anyone behind? Can't see. On the run camera there, didn't I? Let's have another go at that. Need to get back on board with Bailey. And I have completely messed that up, but there you go. Give this a lot, did we? But he hasn't gained on much there. So he's trying his best though to get into the slipstream. Now it's going to be hard on the brakes. Oh, and he's going to have a go now. Whoa, that was a lot more speed through there. Gained a lot on the brakes. Now he's going to have a go, surely, up the inside, but of course it's going to be on the outside here. Does he get it? He does. Or does he? He does. Yeah, there's Motorstorm. You can see him in his rear view camera now. So good move from Bailey. Got a great run out of the bottom of the hill there in the dip, the exit, and well, it paid dividends in the end, didn't it? Anyway, there's your lap, or I missed a little bit of it because I completely nosed up the cameras, but that is a lap of Maggiore. So Bailey is in first. Motorstorm in second now. Fitzy third. Osman fourth. Neil in fifth. Brisbane's in sixth. Grasshopper still in seventh. Myself in eighth still. Victor ninth. Smith 10th. It's absolutely no change whatsoever. These guys are all staying exactly where they were. Dyson in 11th, Unforgiven 12th, and Love Rocket Rods in 13th for James. Oh, there has been a change at the back here. James has been taken by Love Rocket Rods and he's back there in 14th, so he must have had something going on somewhere whilst we was on board with Bailey. James hasn't been with us too many times in this championship, so I mean, he's pretty much still getting used to the car, isn't he? He's thinking about having a move on Love Rocket and then didn't. So the other side through towards the S's now. Great bit of part of the circuit this. Just lifting as you come all the way through. Now full on the power right the way down to the bottom of the hill into the dip. Surely going to line up Love Rocket down at the bottom here. Love Rocket's covering, of course. You do the switchback, it's going to go on the outside and then maybe brake. Oh, no, just goes around the outside. How about that then? But Love Rocket said, no, I've got manual gears now. I'll have some of that, and grabs it again. So back to 13th or back to 14th goes James. So that battle run was on at the back here. About the battle at the front, well, Fitzy still hanging on to coattail of Motorstorm Hero. Osman there as well. Got Neil Farmack up to 4th. Brisbane 5th, full. So now we've lost someone, haven't we? Because these have all changed positions now. We lost Brisbane itself up to 6th now. 7th, Smith, Grasshopper, Unforgiven, Bailey down there in 11th. So, whoa, Bailey he was 2nd, wasn't he, Bailey? So, what happened there? He's had an off somewhere, if I can catch it. So he was in 2nd, wasn't he, Bailey? Some way back, wherever it was a long way back. Oh, there it is. So let's go back and find out what happened. So he's he's actually in 6th place. Where is he? He's just staying out of the way of everybody. I think he might have had a moment through the S's. He was just staying out of the way until it was clear, and it slots in to 10th place. Where is he? Where's he got another issue? No, he's there, but he looks like he's only going half throttle at the moment. Very strange. Back to 11th he is. Very odd indeed. Well, so back to 11th for Bailey. Maybe he had some damage somewhere and it was... Had to get it back up to full speed again. Even now it doesn't look like he's going full speed, does it? So is this some sort of strategic plan that he's got in mind, or is it just is it a mechanical issue of some kind or something else? Who knows? What we do know, of course, is that Motorstorm Hero is leading the race with Fitzy in 2nd and Osman in 3rd. I don't think I'm going to do an in-car camera shot again. The terrible skills I just showed last time out, I don't think I'm going to bother. We'll just continue with the cameras the professionals are holding out there. Oh, when now Motorstorm does again run it a bit wide, and now Fitzy is... So Motorstorm is flirting with a lot of this grass, isn't he? But managing to just hold it there in 1st place still. But Fitzy and Osman, they look like they've got a lot of speed, these three, and it's a battle at the top for the podium places. Fitzy now, yeah, dives down the inside, grabs a lot of the inside curb, but that can be done. Motorstorm again kicking up some dust on the outside. but he still grabs it. Don't know how he manages to do it, but he's there and he's still grabbing it, and Fitz is going to run it wide. Oh, and he nearly done what his teammate done, Brisbane, and grabbed that and hit that outside wall. Just a little dab of break there. You see him. He was trying his best, and he managed to just pull it up in time before hitting the wall. It has just slowed him down a tad from Motorstorm Hero, but well, he is leading it still. I think he's up there. Well, he's definitely up there at the top of the championship. We're hoping to get those tables to us soon, but Motorstorm Hero, if he's not leading the championship, he's certainly up there in the top 3. So these points, as it stands, will be vital for him. Osman, 3rd place, then that gap back to nil in 4th. Brisbane 5th. Must be kicking himself when after that mistake earlier. Falling in 6th place. Smith now chasing down Paul. Still trying to work out who we've lost, or have we not lost anyone. It's just where they've changed positions. We had 14, didn't we? Have a look in a minute and see if we still got the 14 cars. Can't see. I don't think anyone has to retire. It's Victor dropping back a little bit now, and then Bailey in 9th now, so made up a couple of places, but under pressure from Grasshopper and Unforgiven. I straight line it through all here. That's what it feels like when you're in the car anyway. That tyres are going to be wearing down on the end. They'll be fine, won't need a stop, but Bailey now doing his trademark hard on the brakes, closing right in onto the back of Victor. So on a charge again is Bailey. Up the inside of Victor here, surely at the right-hander. He does. Double right-hander into the second part now. And then out the other side, around this left-hand sweeper, down to the final corner to complete lap 9. We still have, oh, Grasshopper's off. We have still got 14 cars, so it's just where everyone had changed positions for the tower. Oh, and damaged as well to the engine, so a big off from Grasshopper, and well, he's had a couple of rounds where he hasn't touched the grass, so I suppose he was due one, and yeah, that's certainly touching the grass, and well, nearly ending up in space after hitting that wall. I mean, the guys there don't seem too concerned, do they? Not even looking. Yeah, whatever they're saying, just get on with it. Well, he has getting in with it. He's in 14th, but he's got major engine damage and front damage, so he's going to be out of this one, and that could be 14th place for Grasshopper with what, 4 laps to go when he crosses the line. So Motorstorm Hero leader still with that fastest lap of 1:55.6. No one's touched that yet. Fitzy 1:55.9 for him, so he's 3/10 off that fastest lap. Osman in 3rd. It's about 4/10 off, but crucially, still 1, 2, 3 for these lads. Farmac just dropping back now. 8/10 back off the fastest lap there, with Brisbane in 5th place. Still only a 10th off the fastest lap, but just can't seem to get any further at the end of this race now, coming to the end of this race, and he may well have to take that 5th place. He might be able to grab 4th if he can get it a little bit closer to nil, but one thing he's catching completely out, and another thing completely he's passing, and Paul now under pressure from Smith. So Paul still in 6th place, but for how much longer? Bailey sniffing around as well, so Paul has got his rear completely full of these two guys. Yeah, I think he's gonna stay well out to the way here because of the issues that I had, or what I was being told I had, and up the inside goes both Smith and Bailey. That drops myself back down to 8th place. Back to where I started, actually, so might as well do the whole race in 8th, mightn't I? But this battle looks like it's going to go on now. They've passed myself, Bailey and Smith. Know each other very well. So it'll be interesting to see who can do who come the end of this race. Two and a half laps left of this race one. Oh, and then I'll run it wide. Did a bit of a Smith there. Managed to just get it back on and again, and hit the wall big time, and that's damage to the front. Forgiven, the teammate is behind me. I think I just about get it going again, just ahead of Forgiven, but that's dropped me right back into his clutches, and he's gonna maybe just give me a little push, but at the same time probably will let him go past. He's obviously got more pace than me, and as I say, keep harking back to the issues I had. I'll be ruining people's races because of that. So this is going to be dropping me down further with these problems. What can you do? It's whether it can be fixed by the time race 2 comes around. Again, running a bit wide there myself, struggling a little bit, so I feel great at this point, I've got to be honest. That wasn't to do with the lag or anything, it was just the car itself just didn't feel quite right now coming into these closing stages. Don't know why. Not screeching ahead now. What was that screeching about? Was that Smith and Bailey? And Bailey's down. Oh no, I think it was Bailey who had a moment actually, because he's lost some ground on Smith. 8th for myself, Unforgiven 9th, Victor's still there in 10th, Dyson in 11th, Love Rocket in 12th, James in 13th, Grasshopper in 14th. Signed, sealed and delivered, I think, is the message here from Motorstorm Hero. Maybe that's what the championship will be for him, with 4 rounds left after this round. Has he got that championship signed, sealed and delivered? Still lots to do to get it done, but certainly in a good position. Fitzy and Osman still fighting back there in 2nd and 3rd place. 2 of our Welsh contingent. They're not going to be caught now by Neil, who's just coming over towards the line now. Final lap has started. These guys are on there. Oh, and Unforgiven did take herself in the end. Now Bailey's there. Bailey's dropping down again. He's behind me again. Victor's there, and I'm not sure what's happening with Bailey, but keeps going there and then falling back again. And I think he's having some. I don't know what the issues are with Bailey, because one moment he looks like he's going half the speed, and then next he's back up to speed and getting up the inside of myself. So now dropping down to 9th place. Through the dip and out the other side and towards the S's, but tyres are playing a part, I think, at the moment. Now, although Bailey's looks okay, I really perplexed as to why Bailey is up and down here. Normally up the top, isn't he, somewhere? But kind of started well and then had that first incident. That dropped him all the way back down to near the back, and then he made his way back up again, then he fell back down again, then he made his way up and then back again, and it's kind of like a bit of a yo-yo from Bailey here, so a bit of an eventful race for him. We better go back to our leader because he's coming over the line now. Congratulations, Motorstorm Hero, first for him. Fitzy is going to grab that second just ahead of Osman in third. Good racing there from them two. Neil Farmack didn't do anything in the end, and it's remaining fourth for him. Brisbane kicking himself, got a fifth place in the end. Smith, sixth for him. Forgiven in seventh, which is good. Started back in 12th or something. Bailey with an 8th place. I get grab a 9th. Victor 10th. Dyson in 11th. Love Rocket in 12th. James Stephen 13th. Grasshopper coming in 14th. So there's your race one here at the Autodromo Lago Maggiore on the GP circuit. Join me soon for race two, and hopefully with some point situation. And thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now.